t'avertir que tu n'étais pas loin, que tu devais venir. L'on m'avait même dit de craindre pour ma vie. Mais je suis brave et n'ai pas voulu fuir.
Je ne menace pas, je pleure, je supplie. Notre partie, Carmen, notre partie, je l'oublie. Oui, nous allons tous deux commencer une autre vie, loin d'ici, sous d'autres cieux.
Tu demandes l'impossible, Carmen, jamais n'a menti. Ton âme reste inflexible. Entre elle et toi, tout est fini. Jamais je n'ai menti. Entre nous, tout est fini.
Carmen, il est temps encore, oui, il est temps encore. Oh, ma Carmen, laisse-moi retrouver toi que j'adore. Oh, laisse-moi te sauver et me sauver avec toi.
Non, je sais bien que c'est l'âge, je sais bien que tu me tueras, mais que je vive ou que je meure, non,
Carmen, il est temps encore, oui, il est temps encore. Oh, ma Carmen, laisse-moi te sauver, toi que j'adore. Oh, laisse-moi te sauver, et me sauver avec toi. Oh, ma Carmen, il est temps encore. Oh, laisse-moi te sauver, Carmen. Oh, laisse-moi te sauver, toi que j'adore, et me sauver avec toi. Tu ne m'aimes donc plus. Tu ne m'aimes donc plus.
non, je ne t'aime plus.
Mais moi, Carmen, je t'aime encore. Carmen, je t'aime, je t'adore.
À quoi bon tout cela, que ne m'ont superflu?
Carmen, je t'aime, je t'adore. Eh bien, s'il le faut pour te faire, j'arrêterai maudit tout ce que tu voudras. Oh, tu m'entends, oh, tu m'entends, oh. Mais ne me quitte pas, oh, ma Carmen. Ah, reviens-toi du passé. Nous ne t'aimions de guerre. Oh, ne me quitte pas, Carmen. Oh, ne me quitte pas.
Jamais Carmen ne céderait. Libre elle nue, et libre elle mourra.
Où vas-tu?
Laisse-moi,
Cet homme pour que l'homme, c'est ton nouvel amant.
laisse-moi.
Sur mon âme, il ne passera pas, Carmen. C'est moi que tu crois.
Laisse-moi,
Il va de retrouver, dit, il lève Carmen, c'est moi que tu suivras.
Oh, non, jamais.
Veux-tu là te menacer?
Raconte-moi donc, ou laisse-moi passer.
La dernière fois, dis-moi, veux-tu me suivre?
Non, non. Cette bague, autrefois, tu me l'avais donnée. Ya!
Eh bien, donnez! Vous pouvez m'arrêter. C'est moi qui l'ai tué. Oh, Carmen, ma Carmen, adorée.
Rosa Poncelle's specific praise for the vocal technique of Ninon Vallin. Today we're going to talk about the high praise that legendary American soprano gave to French soprano Ninon Vallin, especially regarding her vocal technique. First, Ponselle once said, "She didn't sing the French language, she was the French language in tone." This is a profound statement. What Ponselle admired was Vallin's complete fusion of pronunciation and tone. Unlike some singers who impose the language onto the tone, Vallin allowed the language to grow naturally out of the tone. Reaching this level requires an exceptional fluency in the language, refined control of the resonating cavities, and precise coordination of tongue placement and lip shaping. The second point is about Vallin's soft singing technique. Ponselle said, "Her pianissimi floated like silk, never lost the breath line." Behind this lies an incredibly stable breath support. Even at the softest dynamic, Vallin's voice remained clear and pure. No pitch instability, no weakness. This requires gentle vocal fold closure and precise diaphragm regulation. The third aspect is the purity of Vallin's tone. Ponselle described it like this: "There was a crystal purity in her tone I never heard elsewhere." This suggests that Vallin's sound was completely free of impurities, no throatiness, no signs of strain or muscular effort. This kind of purity represents the ideal tone for a French lyric soprano, and achieving it demands a perfectly shaped vocal tract and balanced resonance coordination. The fourth point is her legato, or vocal connectedness. Ponselle especially noted she could sing across passaggio without a seam, like pouring cream. The passaggio, the transitional zone between vocal registers, is a technical hurdle for many singers. But Vallin's transitions were flawless. From middle to high register, her vocal line remains smooth, flowing like cream. This requires expert control of the larynx, flexible resonance adjustments, and dynamic mastery of breath pressure. Let's summarize with a quick table. Poncelle's description: steady diaphragm of French language and tone. Breath quantity, never lost the breath line. Steady diaphragm output, maintaining a balanced air column. Integration of language and tone. She was the French language in tone. Coordination of tongue, lips, and resonance for natural expression. Clear, stable pianissimi. Pianissimi floated like silk. Gentle vocal fold closure and precise breath control. Crystal pure tone in the high register. crystal purity in her tone, no extraneous muscle involvement, focused and transparent sound. Seamless legato, like pouring cream across the passaggio. Smooth register transition, breath flow continuity. In summary, Rosa Poncelle's admiration for Ninon Vallin's technique centered on 5 key elements: breath control, tone purity, integration of language and tone, soft dynamic control, and seamless register transitions. Ponselle not only praised these qualities, she also sought to incorporate them into her own performances of Italian repertoire. This is not only a testament to Vallin's artistry, but also to Poncelle's greatness, a true artist willing to learn from different schools and constantly strive for perfection. George Thill's high praise for Charles Friant. The legendary French tenor George Thill spoke with great admiration about his contemporary, the lyric tenor Charles Friant, calling him a model of French vocal art. Thill, along with later critics, gave detailed praise for Friant's vocal technique and artistic style. Below is a summary of their descriptions. 1. The perfect union of language and music. Thill's remark, "Il était l'incarnation de la diction française chantée." He was the embodiment of sung French diction. Thill believed that Friant's vocal expression in French was not only clear and natural. He didn't just pronounce the words correctly, but fully integrated the language into the melodic line. This means rounded vowels with natural resonance, crisp consonants without interrupting the flow of the melody. Each word carried semantic weight, yet never sounded over-articulated. This approach allowed listeners to understand every word clearly without disrupting the musical line, a hallmark of the French vocal tradition. 2. Subtle and refined emotional expression, expressivité. Thill described Friant's singing, "Il savait pleurer dans la voix sans jamais tomber dans l'excès." He could weep through the voice without ever becoming excessive. This reveals Friant's exceptional control over emotional nuance in his tone. He could convey vulnerability, sadness, or passion without compromising vocal technique. His emotions were genuine yet restrained, never exaggerated, especially effective in repertoire by Massenet, Debussy, and other composers who require inward, intimate expression. 3. Exquisite soft singing and pianissimo control. Friant's pianissimi were remarkably refined. He could sing with the softest dynamic while maintaining emotional intensity and clarity. Much like Rosa Poncelle's praise for Ninon Vallin, Thill also remarked, "Sa voix pouvait s'effacer comme un soupir, mais toujours portée." His voice could fade like a sigh, but was always supported. This indicates that Friant's soft singing was not the result of insufficient breath, but of aesthetic control and deliberate technique. 4. Vocal line and legato smoothness. Although Friant's voice was not known for volume or dramatic heft, his line and flexibility were exceptional. His legato was smooth as silk, with seamless transitions between notes. He achieved natural speech-like intonation within the melodic line, not a mechanical string of pitches. Even with the complex diction of the French language, he maintained vocal continuity and elegance. 5. Stage presence and character immersion. Thill also called Friant a true chanteur-acteur, a singer-actor. Il ne chantait pas des rôles, il devenait les rôles. He didn't sing the roles, he became the roles. This was evident in the way his voice reflected the psychological state of the character. Even in audio recordings, one could sense the depth of his acting. His portrayals in roles like Julien in Louise or Péléas in Péléas et Mélisande are still regarded as benchmarks today. Summary: Charles Friant's vocal characteristics from George Thill's perspective. Technical artistic trait, Thill's quotation, interpretation. French diction, articulation with the melodic line, emotional expressiveness. French diction and musical integration, the embodiment of sung French diction. Clear, natural articulation, fully merged with the melodic line. Emotional expressiveness. He could weep through the voice without being excessive. Genuine, nuanced emotion without overacting. Mastery of soft dynamics, fade like a sigh, but always supported. Stable pianissimo technique with breath control. Vocal line and a legato, a melodic line like a continuous silk ribbon. Smooth connections between notes, fluid legato, stage presence, and dramatic depth. He didn't sing the roles, he became the roles. Deep character embodiment through voice.